Many travelers spend years accumulating hotel points through credit cards, work trips, and promotions, assuming these points will eventually fund a dream vacation. However, the question of whether hotel points are actually worth the effort is more complex than it appears on the surface. Unlike airline miles, which can sometimes yield outsized returns for premium cabin flights, hotel points operate under different rules. Their value varies dramatically between different hotel chains, and booking a room with points is not always the smartest financial decision. In some cases, paying the cash rate and saving your points for a future stay makes far more sense. To get the most out of your loyalty rewards, you need to understand how to calculate their true value, when to deploy them, and when to keep them in your account. This guide breaks down the mathematics and strategies of hotel points so you can make informed decisions. To determine if hotel points are worth it, you must first understand that not all points are created equal. In the travel rewards landscape, different hotel loyalty programs assign different baseline values to their currency. For example, World of Hyatt points are generally considered the most valuable, often valued around 1.5 to 2.0 cents each. In contrast, Marriott Bonvoy and IHG One Rewards points are typically valued at roughly 0.7 to 0.8 cents per point, while Hilton Honors points generally sit around 0.5 to 0.6 cents per point. This means that having 100,000 Hilton points is not equivalent to having 100,000 Hyatt points. The variance exists because each program determines its own redemption rates. Hyatt uses a structured award chart with fixed categories, meaning a standard room in a specific category costs a set number of points regardless of cash price fluctuations. Hilton, Marriott, and IHG, on the other hand, use dynamic pricing, where the points price moves in tandem with the cash rate. To calculate the value you are getting for a specific booking, you divide the cash price of a room, including taxes and resort fees, by the number of points required. If the resulting value per point is higher than the program's average baseline, it is generally considered a good use of points. If it is lower, paying cash is usually the better option. For instance, if a Marriott room costs $300 or 30,000 points, you are getting exactly 1 cent per point. Since this is higher than Marriott's 0.8 cent baseline, using points represents a solid return on your rewards. Understanding these baselines helps you avoid poor redemptions. Additionally, how you acquire these points plays a major role in their worth. Points can be earned by staying at hotels, but for most people, they come from credit card spending or transferring points from bank programs. When you earn points from spending, you must consider the opportunity cost. If you use a co-branded hotel credit card that earns 3 points per dollar spent on general purchases, but those points are Hilton Honors points valued at half a cent each, you are effectively getting a return of 1.5%. A standard cashback card earning 2% cashback provides a better return. On the other hand, transferring flexible points from bank programs to hotel programs can be highly lucrative if done selectively. However, because bank points can also be transferred to airline partners where they might yield higher value, transferring them to a hotel program with low baseline values is often suboptimal. There are specific situations where using hotel points becomes highly advantageous. The first scenario is booking during peak travel seasons or major events. During these periods, cash rates for hotel rooms can skyrocket due to high demand, but points prices do not always increase at the same rate, especially in programs with fixed award charts. For instance, booking a hotel in a city hosting a major convention or holiday celebration might cost $800 in cash, but the same room might only require 30,000 Hyatt points. In this case, you're getting nearly 2.5 cents of value per point, which is well above the average. Another scenario where points are particularly useful is at high-end luxury resorts. Many high-end properties that charge over $1,000 per night can be booked for a reasonable number of points, allowing travelers to experience properties they might not otherwise pay cash for. Furthermore, many hotel programs offer special incentives for points bookings. Hilton Honors and Marriott Bonvoy both offer a 5th night free on consecutive award stays booked entirely with points. This promotion reduces the average nightly points cost by 20%, making points redemptions significantly more attractive. Similarly, IHG One Rewards offers a fourth night free for select credit card holders. Finally, award bookings in many programs, such as Hyatt and Hilton, waive resort fees and local occupancy taxes that would normally add $30 to $80 per night to a cash booking. This hidden savings directly boosts the value you receive from your points, making award stays even more compelling. Conversely, there are times when using hotel points is a poor decision. When cash rates are exceptionally low, such as during the off-season or midweek stays at business hotels, the points required might remain high, resulting in low value per point. If a room costs $80 but requires 20,000 points, the valuation is extremely poor. In these cases, it is wiser to pay cash and save your points for a high-value stay later. Another consideration is the constant threat of points devaluations. Hotel loyalty programs frequently update their terms, adjust their hotel categories, or transition to dynamic pricing, which typically decreases the purchasing power of your points over time. Keeping a large balance of points in your account is risky because their value is likely to erode. Unlike cash, points do not earn interest and can be devalued without warning. Therefore, the strategy of earning and holding points for many years is generally discouraged. Instead, a strategy of earning and burning is preferred. Finally, you must factor in the loss of points earning on the stay itself. When you pay cash for a hotel room, you earn points on that expenditure, along with elite status night credits. On a points booking, you do not earn points on the room rate, although you still earn elite night credits in most programs. In conclusion, hotel points are worth it if you use them selectively for high-value redemptions, leverage program promotions like consecutive night discounts, and avoid holding them long-term. By comparing the cash rate to the points price for every stay, you can ensure your points are always working to your advantage. Points Passport explains travel points, airline miles, hotel rewards, and car benefits for people who want to travel smarter without getting lost in loyalty program fine print. The channel compares strategies, explains common mistakes, and shows how point systems work in plain English without pushing viewers to spend more or apply for a specific product. This video is general travel rewards education, not financial advice or a credit card recommendation. Program rules, fees, eligibility, benefits, award prices, and transfer ratios can change, so verify details with the official provider before making decisions.